Hello, Flatappers. It's ElloArfur here, and today I'm coming back for the Springfield Circus Area Designs Competition. Yes, so here we go. Wow! And today I can assure you I have got some great entries, and I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's taken part, as the designs that we're showcasing today wouldn't be as awesome if you hadn't got involved. And so I co-designed, I co-judged, sorry, um, these designs with the Lego Link. Massive shout out to the Lego Link. He makes content on tapped out videos, all the latest updates and prizes. He'll go through them, and the link to his channel is in the in the description box below. Yeah, so please go and check him out. He's got an awesome channel, and yeah, would highly recommend subscribing to him as well. And so basically, the way that we judged it, as usual with the last competitions, we both gave a score out of 10 for each of the designs, and yeah, we combined that to get a score out of 20, so that is the final score. And so, in this video, I'm going to be revealing who got the first place for the competition, the first place prize of 3,000 donuts, and also the second place prize for 1,500 donuts. So, here we go. Let's get started. So, first up is BJ Cross, 75. So here we go. I really like the circus area. We've got the dirt underneath the carnival camp and Marguerite's wagon and the train trucks. And then we've got the use of the Wild West Road going around. And look at that, the little bits of detail there with the dirt leading into the tents where loads of people have been trampling. And we've got some different things as well. And so the BJ Cross 75 has earned a combined score of 14.8 from me and the Lego Link. And so what we really liked about this design was, I think the use of the dirt is really nice, does give a nice feel to the area. Perhaps maybe what could be improved upon is maybe by choosing certain things. So perhaps the Ziff helicopter doesn't maybe fit in with the circus theme as much as some of the other buildings. But for the most part, the themes are looking very good. And also it's not a boundary to all of the area. So there is fence around some of it, but not all of it. So yeah, it would have been really nice to see a boundary. But nonetheless, it is a great design. So thank you to BJ Cross 75. Awesome. So moving on, we have Darius Alex, his design. Oh yes. And yeah, this does look very cool. Look at all those lines and seals. That is great. Wow, a really nice area. And I do like the use of got a lovely boundary with the fencing and everything, and the Krusty Land path going around. And yeah, I love how the path takes you around this circus area, which is really clever. So we get that's the other part of the design, and we've got the circus entrance leading into it as well. So that's the next one. So yes, so Darius Alex has earned a final score of 17. Congratulations, that is, yeah, really high score. And I think what Lego Link and I particularly liked about this design was the fact that, well, it is a very cool circus, not just because it's on a large scale, but because the path kind of makes the designs flow into each other really well, and there's a really nice strong theme. And also the train along the back there, we've got the train tracks created by the boardwalk benches, so there is some creativity shown in the design as well, which you wouldn't normally expect to see in most people's designs. So yeah, overall it is great. Although there are some things, I think maybe the use of maybe all those seals is perhaps a little overwhelming, but I think it's very minor things that I could criticise the design with. So yeah, you've done a great job, Darius. You should be really happy. Yeah, brilliant design. So thank you for submitting that. That was awesome. So next up we have Krampal. Yes, and so this design I do really like. Lego Link and I really like this one, and with a river going behind around the circus area. It does look very cool, and the trees and shrubs scattered around. So yeah, it's a bit of a more free roaming circus area. Yes, and I do like how the Crush the Land path again is really effectively used. And yeah, they've got some benches to watch the seals there, and these little details with flowers and things around. Got the wet sorry contest. Got the trains down there. I am back. Just got interrupted. Ever so sorry. But there we go. Look at this. I do love the different mini areas. So it's more of a kind of like when you go to the zoo, it's less of one show, but it's kind of an area which the Springfielders can explore, which is really nice. So I do like this alternative circus idea. It does look very cool. And so Krampal has been given a combined score of 16.6. Yeah, so really, really nice design. I do like the river going around it. Perhaps some of these scattered trees does make it look slightly strange, in the sense that there is quite a lot of bare land. But you know, all that takes to improve is just adding a few more bits in, really. And yeah, other than that, I wouldn't really have a lot to criticise the designs with. So a really awesome design. So thank you to Krampal for that one. That was great. So moving on, we've got Jack D19. Yes, look at this. Lovely little circus area here. I do love the boundaries of the fences and the red maple trees and the shrubs. It does look great. And then we've got a little separate area for the performers, and then we've got a separate areas for the performers, and then the Krusty Land path where everyone can walk around, which is really good. There we go. And then we've got some rides incorporated into it. Yes, so that is something that could have done. Oh, and yet over here we've got the mystery spot. That is really cool. Really nice integration of different buildings there. Do really like that. And some parking and the trailers at the front. Really nice. And so the Lego Link and I have given Jack D19 a score of 15.9. Yeah, so really nice. And I think just perhaps two minor things Jack D could improve on is perhaps maybe there's some patches of green space, which could possibly be filled, and maybe the just some of the actual decorations themselves. But you know, really, really good job. And I do look. I mean, it's a really good design with the land that they've got at this level as well. It's yeah, they've done a really great job. So congratulations to Jack D19. That was a really nice design. Thank you ever so much. Awesome. And so next up we have. Wait, hang on. We're still on Jack D. My goodness, yes. But the score that score's the score. We've prearranged it, but there you go. There's the rest of his design, and it's really nice that like the bit with the lion there. Some really creative parts of the designs as well, which is why we gave him the score that we did. So there we go, and the little carnival camp section as well. Really nice. This video is probably going to be in a lot of parts. I've just been trying to rearrange some of the design orders, and so next up we have Ejortis. Oh yes. So we've got a really nice little area here. So we've got a little area for the performers for where they live, which is really nice, out the back of the circus area. And I do love the stalls, use of the stalls, which is integrated as well. That was really nice. And the Tower of Tetanus, yeah, that ride does look lovely, and it does fit in with some of the theme for the other rides as well. Captain Dodgems bumper cars. And then we've got the Crystal Clown Last Gasp as well. And we've got all these circus things as well over there. That is brilliant. So there we go. And so Ejort's got a score of 15.4. Yeah, so really nice boundary to the design. Do love the dirt around the design. I think the Uncle Moe's Petting Zoo is perhaps a little bit questionable as to whether that does fit in with the circus theme. But to be honest, I mean, that's just about the only thing. And other than that, some great creativity, and perhaps maybe also the placement of certain buildings, like these are the tent is slightly some things are slightly too close together, and perhaps if you spread out the decorations a bit more, it would feel a bit more wholesome as a design. But other than that, really good job from Ejortis. Yes, so moving on. Okay, so next up we have TNS Waves with a score of 14.2. Yes, so here we go. So first of all, I just want to say that the red brick wall and the river around it, that's a really nice alternative way of designing it. And yeah, the entrance for the gates leading into the circus area is really cool. And perhaps what this design is maybe lacking a little bit is perhaps some decorations in the space, really. And there are some trees scattered around, but maybe perhaps there could be more added to increase the character and make it feel a little more circusy. As yeah, I think perhaps there might need to be some more things added, or the area of the space perhaps reduced, so you've got more in a smaller space, so it feels perhaps more exciting as a design. However, though, I do really like where the design's going with the water around it, and yeah, really great effort. So thank you to TNS Waves. That was a really nice design. So thank you for sending that one in. So next up we have Medosa, and so Medosa sent this one in. I think they just wanted to send something in, and perhaps weren't looking to compete for the prize, which is fine. I do really appreciate that Medosa did send this one in, because it is a really nice little area. And whilst Lego and I haven't given it the highest score, it is a nice example of what you can do with some of the buildings that have been added in this update. So we've got Marguerite's wagon there with the dirt around, which does look really nice. Simple and effective, with the trees around it and shrubs. Does look really nice. And then the cabins at Honeymoon Mountain, we've got the kind of dirt walkway around that with the little bench and the campfire and a little tent as well. So perhaps you could integrate the tents and things into like the carnival camp kind of area. So yeah, it does give us some ideas, which is really nice. So thanks for Medosa. Really highly appreciate you sending that one in. That was lovely to have a little look at. So next up we have Shell. Yes, really cool design here. Do you love the Krusty Land kind of theme? This is the Krusty Land Circus. We're seeing a lot of those, which is really nice to see. And yes, I love the trees there, the palm trees. Very cool. And the dirt, yeah, the dirt is got to be a given to a good design as well. We've got a lovely boundary on the outside of the fences and the trees to make people feel immersed in the circus experience. We love it. And look at that, there's a little separate area for the Tower of Tetanus. That's really cool. The stop signs there, smoking monkeys, and I love the dirt pathway around and the flowers that goes around to different places. And yeah, to the different buildings. Svengoli, yeah, that's a cool bird. Not from this update actually, but it does fit in with the circus theme really, really well. So yeah, really nice idea, the placement of the buildings. And yeah, and so Lego and I have given Shout a score of 16.9. Yeah, so a really, really good design. And overall, the design skills are really good, and the choice of some of the buildings and where they're placed is brilliant. And yeah, it does feel like a very cool circus. So thank you to Shell. So next up we have Major Tom, 16.6. So let's have a look at this one. So we're going to have to zoom in a bit to fully appreciate the design. Yes, so here we go. We've got the party elephant greeting the visitors at the front. That is really nice. Do love that. And I do love the kind of use of different sections of the circus as well. So that's really cool. Not so certain about the spruce caboose, but yeah, I guess it does look colourful. Yeah, but the rocking arc, I do like what people have done by adding in the rides to kind of add a bit more to their circus area as well. Yeah, we've got a shed there, that's really nice, and the animal high wire with the dirt in front, that's brilliant. And the use of the stalls, other stalls like this one, really creative. Got some other tents and things as well around, which is really cool. I do love the boundary as well. It's really nice. And so Major Tom was given a score of 16.6 by the Lego Link and I. So that was really, really good. Yeah, so thank you, Major Tom. That was a really nice design. So, moving on to the next one. So the next one was from Crazy Larry. Oh yes, and so yeah, the Cirque du Puree right in the entrance, and the Bunsen Bailey Circus as well. And yeah, this one is looking nice. I do love particularly this area with Senor Ding Dong's Doorbell Fiesta as well. How that's incorporated. And look at that, the carnival float there as well, all adding to the kind of fun feel of the area, and the Hall of Mirrors as well, with the little dustbins, and look at that, the pavement leading into that restaurant as well, and the tables, just a lot of good detail there. And the shrubs and the flowers, oh, next to the path, that is brilliant. And I love the separate area for the residents of the circus to live. Yeah, look at that, the little wooden fence around, and the benches, that is great with the flowers and things. It's really, really well designed. It does look great. And so the Lego Link and I have given this score, Crazy Larry, a score of 16.4. So congratulations to Crazy Larry. That was a really, really nice design. Really pleased with that one. So there we go. So moving on to the next one. So this one was from Rodeo from the Discord server. Yes, an awesome mod. So there we go. So this one, look at this. So they've used the cobblestone road to substitute the circus fence, as, I mean, I haven't mentioned this yet, but people have done a really good job of finding alternatives to the circus fence, as it does cost a lot of donuts. And yeah, isn't really affordable if you want to put it around your whole circus area. And what I really like about how this one is the kind of trees and the dirt pathways weaving in around the area leading to the different buildings, which is really cool. And the trees do make the area seem more full, and perhaps they've really used the trees effectively in this design. And yeah, a little area at the back of the party elephants there, look, and the fountain, Ultimate Fighting Zoo, really, really cool. And the Tower of Tetanus at the back, that looks really nice. Yeah, the trees do add a lot to this design. And so Rodeo was given a combined score of 16.6 by beating the Lego Link. Yeah, so really well done. And thank you for entering your area. That was lovely to see. Thanks, Rodeo. And also, this is actually my favourite bit of Rodeo's design. Look at that, the bit of the train there, and also the bit for people to sit down as well. That's really nice. So there we go. So moving on, we're on to Chezzo now. Yes, a really, really nice circus area. We've got the fans queuing up to get in, and the fences around. Look at that, Duff Shark Tank and things. Does look very, very cool. Lots of fun buildings. And then we've got, look at that, the dancing children on the podium. Does look great. The tents around as well. And look at this little monkey paw salesman stall there. And the Krusty Land path as well, used really effectively in the trees, some of the gaps in the areas. And I love how Marguerite's wagon is actually placed near the tent as well, so she can get ready and run into the tent as well. That's very cool. And we've got the chopper ride and things like that. And look at this, we've got the seating so that they can see the animal high wire and the wheels as well. The performers, that is brilliant. I do love that area in particular in this design. And so Chezzo got a score of 16.1. Yeah, so congratulations. And yeah, do love the use of the barrier in this one. The fences look really cool, and the placement of the buildings and the decorations does look really nice. Yeah, really good job with that. There we go. And there's the train. Amazing. And so moving on, we have now got Nerd Kawaii 325. And yeah, really, really nice design here. And yeah, again, really effective use of the Krusty Land path as well, and all the stalls at the front. That's brilliant. And a lot of character in this design as well, with the flags and things, the party elephant as well. Look at that. And yep, you've done a really good job of using alternative walls as well. We've got the Tunnel of Love, got the train there. Look at that, and I do love the crosswalks to make the pattern. That does look really nice. And the trees by the Mermaid Petting Zoo, the Ball of Death, adding these things from the different updates does give the design a lot more character. And look at that, the little area. Look at that, the elephants by the entrance to the circus there, and also I do love the little seating area by the cannon. That is really, really cool. And so Nerd Kawaii 325 has done a really good job here because they've managed to get a score of 17.4. Yeah, so really, really nice job. So there we go. Thank you to Nerd Kawaii 325. That was a brilliant circus area to see. And alongside, look at this, the an area for the residents. Yeah, that's got to be a given with the carnival camp that does, and the wagon. Oh yeah, that's definitely something in the parking spaces as well. Brilliant. So next up, it says that we have got Spider Pig here. No, we've got Callaway. Yes, the ordering of the people has got really mixed up today. But yeah, look at this design. It's absolutely amazing. As usual, Callaway has brought out a really nice design. Look at this, so the cannon and the dirt. Look at that, leading up to the danger pool. Got the worm train and the crushed land path leading around, surrounded by the shrubs as well. Does look really nice to ensure that people are staying on the path, and kind of gives the idea that people don't really go off the path and that they just observe at the things around them, and that they're immersed in the circus performances and experiences, which is really cool. I do love the shrubs and things near the path. That's great. We've got a little bit of water there. We've got an octopus to entertain people. And yeah, the high wire over there. House of cards. A lovely boundary. Look at that with the fences and the flowers and trees. Really nicely done. And yeah, the path leading around to the buildings and the dirt and the train at the side. Really, really nice design. And so collectively, Callaway has been given a score of 18.6. So congratulations to Callaway. What an awesome design that was. It's an awesome circus area. So thanks so much. So there we go. And so the next one, I believe that this is from Spider Pig. Yes. Awesome. And so, yeah, this circus area is really nice. And they've managed to get a lot of the circus fence. They've done a really good job at a low level as well. It's a really nice job. Yeah, trying to make it look good. And so look, the Mermaid Petting Zoo and the circus train, really nice. Lots of lovely things. Do love the crushed land path as well. That does look really neat. And the use of the Duff McShop tank and just these different decorations to add that weren't actually from the circus update itself does does add some character to the area, and yeah, does add some more to it. So that's really, really good. So yeah, really well done. And so Spider Pig was given a total score of 13.2. Yeah, and I think purely it's just because perhaps there's some open spaces and maybe the lack of greenery, and yeah, and maybe there's some spaces like maybe the residential area of the circus could be integrated to the circus itself. So things like that. And yeah, this design could be perhaps a little bit better, but really nice design. I do really like it. Perhaps some little things to improve on, but overall, lovely design. So thanks to Spider Pig. Thanks for sharing that lovely design with us. And so the next one we have Demix. Yes, and oh my goodness, they've used the crowds really effectively in this one. And yeah, I think Lego Link and I were pretty blown away by the use of the crowds. And I mean, it does make it feel more realistic and does really highlight the excitement of the circus as an experience for everybody. And it's really good. We've got the greenery, got a really nice boundary, got the spotlights by the circus entrance, and I mean, that looks very cool if you've got the spotlights. I'd do that to the circus sign. We've got the river there, the cannon, the party elephants, all the different things that people are going to see, the queues. It's really, really nice. What an awesome design. And so, Demix has been given a score of 18.1. Oh, yes. A really nice design. Absolutely blown away by this. So well done to Demix. Awesome. And that's the, oh yeah, so next up we have Flapple. Oh yes, and so we've got a little French flag there for the Cirque de Puree, really clever, love that. And yeah, lots of parking and some benches, things like that. And again, we've got the kind of scattered flowers. Perhaps there maybe could be some trees added in or some other bits added in, otherwise it does look a little bit on the bare side. But, however, it does look very nice as a design. Ice cream truck, all the different circuses, and the queuing. This is what I particularly love about the design, the use of the fences and the effort that was made to really effectively use these fences. It does look really cool. Yes, and the different stores and things, the little wooden fencing. It's really, really clever. Yeah, an awesome design. And look at that area out the back as well. All the different circus things, getting prepared, behind the scenes. It's really nice. So there we go. And we've got a kind of duff area as well. Not so sure about the relevance to the circus area kind of themed element, but however, it does look really nice alongside the design as well. So a little bonus. So there we go. So overall, the Lego Look and I decided to give this one a 16.2. So congratulations to Flapple. What an awesome design that was. And so next up, I've got a really special one for you because we've got Freeze Pei Ling and their design. And honestly, this is incredible, I've got to say. And so at the start, we've got the shrubs surrounded by the fence leading into the circus area, and that alone is really creative. And we've got kind of benches and lots of lovely greenery. It does look really, really nice, really aesthetically pleasing. And look at that, we've got a little area for Hamburger Haven, and they've even created this like kind of ice fortress thing. It's really creative use of the decorations, and the benches look lovely, and the greenery and everything. And look at this, we've got an area where they can, which is 3D, that they can unlock all of the circus performances. And this is something that has been done really effectively. I honestly couldn't imagine seeing an area which brings the circus performance element of this area to life, which is really cool. And just the way it's designed looks beautiful. So yeah, really good job with this design. It's really nice, and a little area at the back as well. And look at that, the dirt pathway, part of the carnival camp there. That's brilliant. So there we go. Wow, and the train, going on the train tracks. Really, really nicely done. Yeah, that is clearly a lot of time and effort put into this one. And the ice cream, the shack, look at that. That is brilliant. Freak show. Yeah, it's honestly incredible. I couldn't imagine to see a design as good as this. And so, Freeze Pei Ling, I've got to announce, is the winner of the Springfield Circus Designs competition. 3,000 donuts. Congratulations. Very, very well deserved. Yeah, that is just an amazing design. Really, a lot of creativity, beautiful placement of the buildings and decorations, really creative elements. Yeah, that is brilliant. That is a great circus area. However, in second place, we have Callaway's design with a score of 18.6. And so we're just going to go back to Callaway's to fully appreciate it. And I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody else's designs as well. This competition has been brilliant. It really has. It's been lovely. That so many of you have submitted your areas, which has been really great. So thanks ever so much. And yeah, I just wanted to say that if you have won the prizes, then please do contact a verified giver to collect your prize of 3,000 donuts for Freeze Pei Ling, 1,500 donuts for Callaway, and they will provide you with the donuts. So yes, and also if you are new to the channel and haven't joined the Discord server yet, then it would be awesome if you could do that, as you don't want to miss out on any competitions and giveaways like this. and yeah, it'd be lovely to see you there. And also, it would be amazing if you could hit the like and subscribe buttons if you enjoyed. So thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and good